beginning of yet another pivotal stage in our nation's development journey under the new phase of the National Development Strategy 2. The comprehensive framework aims to propel us towards realizing our development aspirations espoused in our Vision 2030. The patriotism, unity of purpose, hard, honest work and resilience, which we exhibited over the past 5 years, must be harnessed yet again to yield positive outcomes during this new phase. The culture of results is now an embedded part of who we are in the Second Republic, and indeed as a people. It is therefore incumbent on this cabinet to sustain the ongoing development momentum towards a people-centered, multi-pronged, and transformative economic growth. The interconnected nature of our economy remains essential to leverage the growth of sectors such as agriculture, mining, infrastructure development, energy, tourism, and manufacturing. Hence, it is my expectation that members will work with greater synergies, collaboration, and complementarity. Our approach to the execution of duties and responsibilities must reflect the maturity of members and not petty competitiveness. We must all focus on achieving a single national vision and realization of the objectives outlined in NDS 2. I will not accept unwarranted rigidity, inflated individualities, and misalignment or bureaucratic lethargy that frustrates progress from yourselves individually or the ministries, departments, or agencies over which you superintend. We are answerable to the people of our great motherland, Zimbabwe, and accountable. Governance must be encouraged going forward. The media must play its role in this regard. In line with my administration's determination to reform and enhance the business environment, attract investment and improve service delivery, government must finalize the review of licenses, permits, levies, and fees during this first quarter of 2026. These impactful changes should be implemented through the timely release of the necessary statutory instruments in your respective ministries and departments. I'm aware that notable headway is evident with reform measures having been completed in some sectors. As we do so, I challenged MDAs to scale up engagement with a broader cross-section of industry players and stakeholders. As an executive, we must be receptive to viewpoints, observations, and recommendations of our people. This is at the core of our people-centered government under our ruling party, ZANU-PF. The current rainfall patterns have been favorable overall. We remain positive that this will bring about success in the agriculture sector to bolster our national food security and agribusiness. Regrettably, some areas may encounter crop losses due to heavy rains received. However, government will continue to implement concrete measures to mitigate the negative effects of weather-related disasters and challenges. The relevant minister is expected to prepare a comprehensive report for consideration by Cabinet so as to ensure that affected and vulnerable communities are appropriately cushioned. The well-being of our brothers and sisters in the region is essentially as our own. This is the ethos of Ubuntu as Africans. Our neighbors in parts of Mozambique, Malawi, Zambia, and northern South Africa have not been spared from the adverse impact of climate change-related disasters. This saw the loss of lives, damage to infrastructure and property, as well as disruption of livelihoods. Guided by the enduring spirit of SADC solidarity, my administration, under the Zimbabwe Aid Framework, will continue to do its part towards mitigating the vulnerabilities of affected communities by mobilizing relief supplies. Meanwhile, I urge motorists and citizens to continue exercising extreme caution on the roads and adhering to precautionary warnings from the Civil Protection Unity and Meteorological Service Department of Zimbabwe. As we embark on our duties during the year, let us remain inspired by the hopes, inspirations, and the trust which Zimbabweans have placed on our ruling revolutionary mass party, ZANU-PF. The decisions we make and the results we realize, or lack thereof, impact the destiny of our motherland, Zimbabwe. Once again, I challenge members of this cabinet to take this onerous responsibility with the seriousness, diligence, and the vigor worth of these roles within the executive, which now is on your shoulders. Collectively, as the ZANU-PF government, let us increase the pace at which we implement our programs and projects. Failure to make decisions and the culture of sitting on documents, I will not mention who, but you are around the table. This will not be condoned. Our people look at us to facilitate investment across all sectors, as well as to help deliver services and a higher quality of life. Attendance of cabinet and the cabinet committee meetings is mandatory. I repeat, attendance of cabinet and the cabinet committee meetings is mandatory. Complacency and absenteeism are unacceptable. To ensure operational efficiencies, ministers must delegate well-briefed deputy ministers to represent you at various cabinet committee and related meetings in your absence. If a deputy minister fails to discharge his duties of your department properly, it reflects not on the deputy minister but on yourself. Additionally, ministries, departments and agencies are duty-bound to submit to my Chief Secretary's office timely schedules of key projects and programs that may require me to officiate. May I hasten to mention that these must be of a strategic national importance and not routine ministry business. Members should not expect me, as president, to do their work for them. Sporadic or ad hoc requests and invitations concerning commissioning events and other related functions will not be accommodated easily. To the members of the Fourth Estate, Vanema Kamera, I challenge you to continue upholding the values of responsible journalism, Ubuntu, and place our national interest at the center of whatever you do. The invaluable role you continue to play in information dissemination remain critical towards nation building, socio-economic transformation, entrenching our national peace, our unity, and the social cohesion. That duty rests on you squarely. As the post-cabinet press briefing resume in their usual manner, I urge you, our media practitioners, to continue the excellent work that characterized the operations in 2025 and make 2026 another success story for our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe. Let us remain guided by the principle of servant leadership and our national development philosophy. Nyika inovakwa, igodongwa, igonamatirwa nebene bayo, ilizwe lakhiwa, libuswe, likulekelwe ngabanikazi balo thina. With these remarks, it is now my singular honor to declare the 26th First Cabinet Session officially open, and the strangers may leave. God bless you all. God bless you all.